G'day, fellow losers. This was Ferris Cutler for the first of 5 podcasts titled Ferret and the Pheromones Go and Get Fucked. Yeah, I reckon everybody will find something to complain about after listening to this. It's nice to be with you. Everybody thinks they got a sense of humour, don't they, eh? Well, we're about to find out how wide the berth of your fucking sense of humour is, because I'm going to push it to the limit. Now, before we start listening to these songs, before we start listening to me explaining to you what they're all about and how they come about, here's a few things. First, if you're a parent and you don't want your kids listening to shitloads of swearing and some controversial and even, shall we say, rude little ditties, then turn this off right now, because that's what they'll be listening to. Second, if you're a kid and you want to listen to it, which of course you do, then shut the door, don't tell the owls, and neither will I. So here's the lowdown. My name's Ferris Cutler, but they call me Ferret. I hail from the outer western suburbs of Sydney, and up until a few years ago I was just a little cunt who got horribly pissed every Thursday night when I got me dole cheque, and usually I got the shit beat out of me by the locals at the Imperial Hotel in Windsor. But that all changed when a couple of big things happened to me. First, I found out that I had 2 brothers I never knew I had. A huge cunt called Bernard who spoke like a pommy with a pole up his arse, and a twin brother, a little shit called Horatio, who was a little fucker like me, but he spoke like a whining prick with a high voice, who kept injuring himself. Not only that, but they told me I was heir to a vast fortune. But that's not all. On the same day, I tried the pheromone wipes in a new machine in the shitter at the Imperial Hotel. Fuck me. Found out that they really did drive women wild. Fuck me. All my dreams had come true. In the end, I got rich. Women fucked me stupid. And I formed a band with me brothers and a few other weird cunts. We called the band Ferret and the Pheromones. And the songs I'm going to play is in these 5 podcasts are the best of the Pheromones. Well, in fact, they're the only songs by the Pheromones. If you're interested, you can get them on Spotify or one of those other platforms that charge you a shitload a month and pay the artists who make the music fuck all. And, by the way, there's a novel coming out soon, if it ain't out already, describing me exploits. It's called The Book of Ferret. Anyway, enough of that. I'll start with a song from me first album. It's about a super centurion. You know, somebody who's over 110. Yeah, I had the hots for her over in Japan. Anyway, I can't remember her name, but I used me pheromone wipes to good effect, and she fucked me like a dwarf at a midget fucking contest. It's called The Granny Thriller. Have a listen.
I got a woman of 102, but I'm in love with her older sister. Her hair is grey to greyish blue, and man, I can't resist her. When I see her dentures slipping down, I can't control my senses. And her witches, breeches stained and brown will always send me into the jets because I am the Granny Thriller. I love a woman of a mature age. I'm the Granny Thriller, the Granny Fulfiller, falls to the fire of a pheromone haze of love. My super centenarian's the girl for me. I tickle
So, moving right along, because I crapped on a bit in the intro, this next one is about our glorious country, Australia, and how we think we're the best country in the world. But that only tells you how fucked the rest of the world is, dead set. Some cunts come here and go straight on the fucking welfare. Now that's taxpayers' money well spent, eh? That's why we're the land of opportunity. Australia is a country where mediocrity is encouraged, where nothing is anybody's fault, and where the students can tell the teachers to get fucked and get away with it. See, down here, we've got something wrong with us, all of us. We've got something wrong with us, as either oppositional ADHD or handicap defiance or some fucking thing. So none of us are responsible for our actions. We're the land of the loser. So this song welcomes all comers to our sunny shores. It's called Milking the Cow.
Living in Australia's a top little lurk, so get your arsehole over here and grab some. We got some government incentives and some lovely little perks. We're tolerant of anyone who wants them. We'll give yous all a sticker you can whack on your car if your knees are giving in cause you're a fat shit. And with enough concession cards, you can get more by far from welfare than from work. Who wouldn't milk it? If you got a disability, come to the land of opportunity. We savour mediocrity. Nothing is your responsibility. If you got a disability, come to the land of opportunity. We savour mediocrity. Nothing is your responsibility. If you're running out of money cause the dole won't go far, better drop another bludger from your muck hole. We'll pay you lots of money just to sit on your arse and infect us with another squealing arsehole. If your kid's a little prick and tells his teacher to fuck off, and he's what we used to call a little dickhead, today he's oppositional defiant. It's society's fault. He's got ADHD and he's a victim. If you got a disability, come to the land of opportunity. We savour mediocrity. Nothing is your responsibility. If you got a disability, come to the land of opportunity. We savour mediocrity. And nothing is your responsibility. Tying our employers up in red tape, and the tenant is always right in matters of real estate. You can sue if they offend your sensibilities. You know your rights and their responsibilities. There are a lot of lazy dumb fucks milking the cow of apologetic bleeding hearts and weaklings who are bending over backwards to show everyone how there are no ists in any of our dealings. Australia is the land of the apology to the loser, to the battler, to the dead shit. Australia is the land of disability, so get your arsehole over here and milk it. If you got a disability, come to the land of opportunity. We savour mediocrity. Nothing is your responsibility. Sing it! If you got a disability, come to the land of opportunity. We savour mediocrity. Nothing is your responsibility.
Now, this next one is based on an old sailor's saying. My old man, rest his soul, was in the Merchant Navy at the age of 15. He was travelling round the world because his mum forgot to pick him up after the war, and he told me this old saying. The sailors used to say, as far as women go, we'll take 'em 9 to 90 and up to 9 hours after death. Now, before you get the shits with me, I ain't no pedo. As far as I'm concerned, you can whack them cunts in a coffin and bury 'em alive. But it is supposed to be a joke, and I thought it was funny. You might remember humour. It was something revered in the earlier centuries before politically correct people started running shit and fucked everything up for the rest of us, which is most of us. Anyway, I wrote a song about it, and here it is.
There's a stunning young girl in the studio, flowers wrapped in her hair by a florist, all sexy and sweetness and shit in her clothes, deep in a Russian forest. Tight young body, schoolgirl smile, the phoenix must arise to stoke the fire, the embers in the ashes of an old man's mind. Perfume on her cheek and in her hair, strawberries in her mouth and you know where. Eyes that spark a bushfire in the dying embers of an old man's mind. We'll take a 9 and 90 after 9 hours after death. That's what the sailors say. They say 9 and 90 after 9 hours after they're dead. We'll take it anyway. They say 9 and 90 after 9 hours after death. That's what the sailors say. They say 9 and 90 after 9 hours after they're dead. We'll take it anyway. Small or sweet, tall or tart, plain or pretty, dumb or smart, black or white with hair of gold or grey. We'll take it anyway. There's a beautiful MILF on a sunlit shore, beside a tropical forest, all reclining and smiling with legs spread apart, womanly, willing and gorgeous. Supple body, know and smile, the phoenix must arise to stoke to fire the embers in the ashes of an old man's mind. Perfume on her cheek and in her hair, strawberries in her mouth and everywhere. Eyes that spark a bushfire in the dying embers of an old man's mind. We'll take a 9 and 90 after 9 hours after death. That's what the sailors say. They say 9 to 90 and after 9 hours after they're dead. We'll take them anyway. 9 and 90 after 9 hours after death. That's what the sailors say. They say 9 and 90 after 9 hours after they're dead. We'll take them anyway. Small or sweet, tall or tart, plain or pretty, dumb or smart, black or white with hair of gold or grey. We'll take them anyway. And I can hear what the sailors say. They say they'd love to love them all anyway. From 9 to 90 or up to 9 hours after they have passed away. We'll take a 9 and 90 after 9 hours after death. That's what the sailors say. They say 9 and 90 after 9 hours after they're dead. We'll take them anyway. 9 and 90 after 9 hours after death. That's what the sailors say. They say 9 and 90 after 9 hours after they're dead. We'll take them anyway. We'll take a 9 and 90 after 9 hours after death. That's what the sailors say. They say 9 and 90 after 9 hours after they're dead. We'll take them anyway. They say 9 and 90 after 9 hours after death. That's what the sailors say. They say 9 and 90 after 9 hours after they're dead. We'll take them anyway.
Like that one, did you, girls? Like I said, it was a joke. The 9 hours after death bit might have given you a clue. The next little gem is taking the piss out of the Muzzos. Don't worry, everybody else, your turn will come. This is a duet, a love song between Fatima and Muhammad. I reckon it's pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just play it to you. It's called The Book of Love. I'm sorry, Fatima, I can't give you your clitoris back. And when you go out shopping, please put on your Haitian sack. I'll put on my Levi's and smoke a hookah where my good friends meet. We'll ogle at the Western women who are shameless as they sashay down the decadent Western streets. That's okay, Mohammed. Oh no, that's just the way that it must be. And I really love this burqa. It's what I would have chosen to wear anyways. For women are inferior by half, just like the good book says. So go and fuck a 9-year-old instead, just like the way Muhammad did when he was 53. But it must be seen in the context of history. Oh, Fatima, I love you almost as much as I love my other wives. And I love you, Muhammad, like Muhammad loved Aisha, his 9-year-old virgin bride. So Allah Akbar, and Allah is full of love. Unless you don't believe in him, then he gets us to fuck you up. It's all specific in the book of love. Allah will reward me with a host of golden virgins, with breasts that never sag, and the clitoris just for you. Next weekend, Fatima, I'm going to the Middle East. For the Quran more specific, I must cut off all the infidels' heads and all their feet. Almighty great Muhammad, Allah will reward you for this deed, and a host of golden virgins with breasts that never sag shall surely take the place of me. With your burqa on, Fatima, you're mercifully invisible. And I say merciful, Fatima, cause let's face it, you're a fucking ugly girl. Oh, thank you, great Muhammad, and surely you could wear one too, so you can mingle with the infidels and Jews and blow the holy fuck out of them, and yourself too. And Allah will reward me a host of golden virgins with breasts that never sag. And Allah will reward us. No, Allah will reward me. There's nothing up there for you. What would you do with virgins? With a clitoris just for you. Let's face it, Fatima, the Quran is a military text. Yes, it is, Muhammad. Its purpose is to incite and repress. Religion overall is holding up the evolution of our world. But our religion is especially repressive to women and to girls. We cull the clits to keep our women for ourselves. Basically, Fatima, we are cancer that thinks it's doing the right thing. We rose like bile and vomit in the 7th and the 15th centuries. They hadn't stopped us at Lepanta, we would have had urine long ago. Never mind, Muhammad will infiltrate each country as we go. Our stealth will spread the book of love. We'll repay their kindness by fucking them completely. And Allah will reward us. No, Allah will reward me. There's nothing out there for you. What would you do with virgins? You fucking stick, Muhammad. Your left hand smells like shit, mate. I go and get a nose job. I go and get a paid job. Remember, you're inferior. You're a lousy fucking lover. What would you know? You've been mutilated. I'll cut your cock off, how'd you like it? God says you're inferior.
Go get my burqa
Allah will reward me
with a host of golden virgins.
with breasts that never sag.
With the clitoris just for you.
A clitoris
Just for you.
A clitoris just for you. A clitoris just for you. A clitoris just for you.
My cunt doesn't work.
Yeah, I've been reading How to Win Friends and Influence People, eh? This next one's written specifically for the New South Wales Teachers Federation. Now, as an ex-English teacher, I had to pay these cunts $800 or more every year so they could afford to put a float in the gay Mardi Gras every fucking year. Now, don't get me wrong, I got no problem with pufters. In fact, I've even got a positive song for them in an upcoming show. Hey, if you want to get stool on your blue vein steak, mate, away you go. If you turn a woman over, it's the same fucking thing, kinda. Anyway, enough chit-chat. What really shits me is that the New South Wales Teachers Federation doesn't have an apostrophe after the S. And they won't fucking listen to reason. I noticed that the Australian Literary Agents Association's got one, and they should fucking know. So in the next song I outline my thoughts on this issue. It's called Get a Fucking Apostrophe.
What's happened to the apostrophe? Why is it misused? Is it them Americans or ain't it taught in schools? Surely it ain't difficult to work out where it goes. For ownership or shortened words, the plurals leave alone. The reader's den is lacking one, and that's no fucking good. If you're selling fucking books, you really fucking should. But the biggest crime in New South Wales is from the Teachers Federation, who claim to represent so many teachers from our nation. The Teachers Federation should have an apostrophe. I might be a Westie bogan, but even I know that, fuck me. It's okay if you're teaching maths or science or PE, but I teach fucking English, and it should have one, fuck me. The Victorian teachers have got one, so has the Australian Writers Guild. The Builders Federation ain't, but they don't write, they build. The Teachers Federation is owned by teachers, so it needs a fucking apostrophe, as they should fucking know. They've dug their heels in over this, 'cause someone decided somewhere that institutions don't need one, so they just say, so there. If you ask me, the reason why they remain stationary is 'cause the fuckers can't afford to change the stationery. The Teachers Federation should have an apostrophe. I might be a Westie bogan, but even I know that, fuck me. It's okay if you're teaching maths or science or PE, but I teach fucking English, and it should have one, fuck me. I won't deal with Barry's auto, because it seems to me there must be lots of Barrys where there's no apostrophe. I'll take my potatoes without apostrophes, but we own the Federation, so could we have one please? Now this may seem pedantic, and it probably fucking is, but it really fucking shits me, really hurts me where I live, The Australian Literary Agents Association's got one too. If yous can't afford an apostrophe, we'll all chuck in for yous. The Teachers Federation should have an apostrophe. I might be a Westie bogan, but even I know that, fuck me. It's okay if you're teaching maths or science or PE, but I teach fucking English and it should have one fuck me.
Yeah, moving on. They say that the world is run by those who turn up. Unfortunately, the ones who turn up are usually a bunch of power-hungry cunts. The last song for today is of a more general nature. It's about censorship and those who wield it as a huge fucking stick over the rest of us for their own benefit. It's about control, see? I can understand protecting little kids from stuff, but I'm a fucking adult, and if I want to listen to racist, sexist jokes, I fucking will. If I want to watch midgets climb a pole and drop a shit into the mouth of a blind dwarf, I fucking will, and no cunt's gonna stop me. This one's called Censorship is for Cunts. And by the way, there is another version of this song, but I beeped the word cunts out. That's called respect.
It's sad, really. They honestly believe that they're helping.
Be something interesting that you shouldn't see. I have decided with your mum, and she agrees with me, that out of love we must protect you from the evil of the tree. But really, censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for kids and shop fronts. Censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for manipulative arseholes. Censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for kids and shop fronts. Censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for manipulative arseholes. Hey there, folks, please step into the box and give your vote to me, for I am the protector of your queen and country. Your government looks out for you, and you know we must keep our secrets for your happiness, our strength, and your prosperity. But really, censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for kids and shop fronts. Censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for manipulative arseholes. Censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for kids and shop fronts. Censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for manipulative arseholes. Might I give to all of you a thought, for it is free. Explain to the kids what acting is, or turn off the fucking TV. You have a choice, either rejoice in life and set it free, or darken it with ignorance, so you can set the fee. Cause really, censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for kids and shop fronts. Censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for manipulative arseholes. Censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for kids and shop fronts. Censorship is for cunts. Censorship is for manipulative arseholes. Censorship is for cunts.
Hello, boys and girls. It's Ferret's twin brother, Horatio here again, with a word or two about censorship. Granted, there are certain things kids should be protected from, but I'm a big boy now, and if I like to see or do something, unless I'm damaging someone else, I'd like to fucking do it. Whenever any person or government tries to censor your behaviour, they're limiting your freedom to suit their own ends, usually. You should have the right to be informed. After all, the government works for you in a democracy and not the other way around. So, as long as you're not hurting anyone else, you should reply to them in a strong, steady voice, "You're being a cunt." See the appreciation on their faces.
Well, that's it for this week, boys and girls. I hope you have enjoyed my gentle satire. Next week, I take the piss out of Christians, private schools, politicians, and anyone else I can fucking think of. See you next week for Ferret and the Pheromones, where I say, go fuck yourselves. See you then.